Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Yosha and I'm your go-to girl for all things real. Today's video is going to be a quick little haul showing you some items that I'm using to help my son prepare for the kindergarten year. I purchased these items at a store called Books A Million, BAM for short. And so if you're interested in these items, I will try to give you the information in the description box. Feel free to comment down below if you have any questions. As many of you know, when you have your first child, it's a learning curve. And if you don't have people around you that have been there and done that to kind of tell you specifically what to do, it's a lot of trial and error. So we did do our very best, but there are some things that my son still needs to learn, including reading and identifying words. So what I did was I went to the Books A Million store and I went and looked inside of the section where they sell the educational stuff. And guys, they have things for everybody, literally from ages 5 and up to even before your kids start school. I highly recommend that you read to your kids. I did read to my son, but we did not read to our son enough. So if there's anything that I can tell you is just spend time reading to your kids even before they can read. You know, we did start reading to him young, like 1 year old. And we did keep it up, but if we would have been doing it more often, it would have definitely helped them transition. Because honestly, when they are being read to, they start to see the words and they can recognize them. Now, I'm not in any way saying that my son is not doing well. He's actually doing great and he catches on very fast. But you want to kind of be where you need to be or ahead. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're doing public school, it's just better to be ahead than to be behind. So we're on this thing now. So I wanted to show you guys some things to kind of get your kids ready. Like, you can learn from my experiences. I'm gonna continue to share here because I think it will benefit someone. Now, I do want to say, just for like context, the importance of reading is that when you read to them, they start to see the pictures and the words and they recognize the letters, and it really helps them. My son is there and he's been there for a while. Like, he's been talking pretty well since he was 2. And so he is a little advanced in some ways. But what I would say is, like, when they get to kindergarten, they're going to have to start knowing sight words. And the sight words are what help them to start with reading. So I picked up some things to kind of help. So the first thing that I picked up was this sight card, sight word flashcard kit. I still believe that you can make sight cards from scratch using the actual flashcards that you buy at the store for like 50 cents, $1 out of Dollar Tree, Walmart. But these are some sight words that were made for me. These were $8 and it's by the brand Spectrum. These are the flashcards, y'all. And basically I got them because they have small sentences on one side and they have the actual flashcards with the words on the back. For my son's kindergarten year, they actually are responsible for learning between 200 and 300 sight words. So I felt like getting these would be a way to help supplement what I was already doing with the old school flashcards. Next, I picked up some workbooks. This one is also for learning sight words. It looks like this. And it's for ages 4 to 7. And what I loved about this booklet is that it is interactive and it allows them to use a dry erase board marker to write the words. So this is what it looks like on the inside. This one was $12.99. You can probably find it on Amazon cheaper. You might even be able to find it on Amazon used. Okay, come on, lighting. Come on, lighting. Why is it looking dark? Why is it looking dark? Okay. I have to be careful with like opening it because it's white. So it's like taking light from me. So I'm going to bring it on this side. But like, for instance, I was actually one of my son's sight words during the first or second week of school. So it gives you the instruction. You say the word, you draw the word, and then they get to trace the word, and then they get to write it. And then it has this little pen on the inside right here where the child can, I'm trying to show y'all the pen, where the child can use the marker, but you can also use like an expo marker and then you can erase it. So it gives them the practice of like fine motor skills with their hand. They get to write it, they get to say it, they get to trace it, and they get to do it. And it has 40 sight words. So it's like you and to and do and of and so and it, dog, this, all these different sight words. So my plan is to use this to help him do some one-on-one learning when he doesn't have things to do after school. Now, I'm not gonna not let him play and things like that, but there are times where they get out early, but I'm still working and he still needs something to do. So I wanted to get some interactive workbooks to keep him going and keep him working, during the week and during this time where they're learning these words. So like, if they have a sight word that is announced and it happens to be in this book, then I probably would make him work on that page. And it would only take maybe even 10 minutes to get through it. But you would be surprised how that 10 minutes with your child can make such a difference. And so this is just the last page. It has like a practice page. You can write different words. And then it has stickers with the words on them. So like you can have them take them off of the stickers and place them into the book. Which, y'all, I don't know about y'all kids, but my son loves anything where he can take stickers, he can use glue, scissors, arts, crafts. He likes to do things hands-on. So, basically, this was the second book. Like, the sight words are really huge for their reading and comprehension lessons. And so, that was why I focused on those. Now, in addition to that, I picked up this book right here, which is the Let's Write Letters. Each week they have a letter of the week and they practice the sounds, whether it be the vowels with the short and long sounds or it be the consonants, and just understanding how to use the letter. So this book has all the letters and it's very similar to the other one. It includes the pen, but it lets them practice writing their name. It got dark. Let me move to this side. Come on, light. Come on, light. This camera does not like when I put something white up, whether it's a shirt or anything. It definitely steals my light. But you can practice the uppercase letter, the lowercase letter, tracing the letter, uppercase and lowercase, and then it just kind of gives examples, and it has little games and things, and they can do it more than once if they want, and it just gives you a bunch of different activities to do all the way through the full alphabet. So I felt like this would be great to supplement with what they're learning. So like, they've had letter of the week be L, O, and G. Those are the 3 letters that they've learned so far. And so like, going forward, now if that is what they're doing, one day a week I will have him work on letter of the week in this book. So that's why I bought this one. And this one was also $12.99. And I didn't show y'all what it looked like up close, but this is what it looks like. And it is also, well, this one is not by the same company. So this one is by Highlights. And it's a write-on and wipe-off book, which I absolutely love. We also have a dry erase board by Paw Patrol that went with an easel, and we use that as well to like write the sight words and practice numbers and different things like that. But my son likes to do it, and that's really fun for me. I know every kid is different, but if you have a child that likes to do it themselves, then I think that the dry erase board thing and the like write on write off thing is really good. Also, y'all can go to Dollar Tree and get some items from their education section and get one of those books that has the letters that kind of look like this. They have these little booklets that have this paper that is all like this, and that is really, really good for helping them practice right, because they don't have a concept yet of staying within the lines and uppercase and lowercase. So when they're learning that bigger paper is really, really helpful. So this last book is for helping with spelling. And they haven't really started spelling yet, but I know that that's going to approach in the future. This book is for ages 5 to 7, so it's perfect for Josiah. And it's just to help with starting spelling. So it has a little introduction. It's by Priddy Learning, and this is what the book looks like. This one was only $8.99, and it just has different activities that they can do. Again, you can erase and write, but it just gives them different things that they can do, as well as tracing your uppercase and lowercase letters, practicing how to spell little words, and it includes pictures. So I really wasn't going to share this haul at first. I was like, they might not be interested in seeing this. But then I thought about it, and I'm like, I have a lot of friends that have kids. And whether your kids are not in school yet or they're on their way, it is so important to spend time with them learning. So pre-K was very helpful. We did start preparation before pre-K. So he does, know how to count to 100. He knew all his letters and things like that. But once they get to kindergarten, things are going to be a little bit more advanced. So it's never too late to hop on the train and get them learning. I know it can be hard, especially if you work full time. Even if you don't work full time, raising children full time is a job, okay? And I salute anyone out there that does it. Having to work from home full time and help with my son's learning has definitely given me more respect for teachers and just more respect from full time moms and moms that homeschool. It is work, and it's not just you sit them in front of the computer and a teacher teaches and you don't have to do anything. Like, you have to get up and help them with that. So the more that you show value in learning, the more that your kids see it. Your kids lead by your example. So those are some resources that I'll be using. I will try to give you guys an update and maybe even do more like videos with Josiah, kind of showing y'all our process. But let me know what you like to see. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comment section down below, and I will see y'all in my next video. Bye.